In this video, I want to talk about the settings in your backend office in Shopify store. Now, by now, you should have already selected your plan, also connected your domain name to your Shopify store. If you have not done that yet, I will highly recommend to go ahead and do so. So now we're going to come over here to settings. And in this video, I'm just going to talk about the general payments checkout to keep it short and sweet, and then you can have other videos to talk about the other ones. So now we're going to go to general. In here, this is basically where we're going to put your store details, your legal name of business, your business information, as well as your time zone. This is pretty simple, straightforward, and you can go ahead and do that on your own time. We're going to come back again to the settings. So we're going to come over here to payments now. And once we're in here, the very first step is to accept payments by Shopify. So you gotta complete your account setup over here to ensure you receive your payments from Shopify every time you make a sale. So now, over here, this is where you're gonna put your business details, business type, individual, sole proprietorship, LLC, partnership, nonprofit, corporation. This is where you're going to put all the information. Now, you have any tax questions, I would highly recommend to contact CPA or professional regarding this matter. Down here, personal details. This is pretty important here. Please to put your legal name here because in the future, Shopify may contact you to verify that you are the owner of this account. And you will have to provide proof of your bank statement or your identity. So this will have to match with the name on your ID and your date of birth, as well as your last 4 digits of your social security number. Now, this is where you're going to put your product details, average order prices, average shipping time. If you're doing drop shipping, I would highly recommend that you put 15 to 21 days. Okay, over here. And then you're going to put a short description of the products or services that you're selling in your Shopify store. This is your customer billing statement. This information will be shown on your customer's card statement. So you can change it here if you like. And this is your phone number. And so it will show up on your bank statement as whatever name you put over here. Now, this is where your funds will be deposited into this bank account. So make sure you put in the checking account where you want to receive it. After you're done, then you can hit complete setup, account setup. Once you save the account setup, we gotta come back to payments because over here you're gonna set up your PayPal account. We highly recommend to register a PayPal account if you don't already have one. A lot of our customers, actually a lot of customers do pay through PayPal. So highly recommend to register for one and then connect your PayPal account to your Shopify store. Now, this is also Amazon Pay if you decided to sell on Amazon as well, or there's other alternative payment, which we have not been playing around with these. Manual payments. So a lot of our customers from other countries like Philippines, India, or sometimes Egypt, a lot of them will ask if we have cash on demand. We don't currently offer this I'm sorry, not cash on delivery, demands, cash on delivery. We don't currently offer this service at all, so we don't do this part. And payment authorization. Please do click automatically capture payment for orders. So that's about it for this payment part of settings. Now the next part, we're going to go back to settings again, and we're going to come to checkout. Over here, you can customize and decide how you would like your customers to check out. So over here, you can put in accounts are disabled or optional. In our own store, we leave it as accounts are optional. Over here, now Shopify gives an option for people to check out with their phone number only or email. If you choose this option, a customer can check out using either their phone number or email. If you choose this option, customer who choose this to check out using their phone number will get order updates by text message. This means that their email may not be collected during checkout. So for our own store, we choose this. Customers can only check out using email because we want to collect as many emails as possible for future email marketing purposes. But it's completely up to you. Whatever suits you, you can choose it for yourself. But for our store, we choose customers can only check out using email. And I also click this too. Customer can choose to add a phone number or email to receive shipping updates after they complete their order. I do require first and last name here, like form options. I do require first and last name. Company name can be hidden or optional. And then address line number 2 optional. Shipping address phone number I do require that. While the customer is checking out, would you like to use the shipping address as billing address by default? I do have this on, and we also have the enable address auto completion on as well. Now, ask for permission to send promotional emails to customer from your store. By default, customers agrees to receive promotional emails. I do click this. However, Shopify does not recommend choosing that customer agrees to receive promotional emails by default, because sometimes if we choose that option, the emails that we send out to our customers may or may not end up in the spam folder. So that's a possibility. That is why Shopify recommends that you choose by default. Customer doesn't agree to receive promotional email, or you can disable. But for our own store, we say by default, customer agrees to receive promotional emails. After an order has been paid, we definitely, actually no, I put do not automatically fulfill any of the orders line items, because this way I know what orders I need to fulfill, what orders I need to place with AliExpress. So I would choose this option, do not automatically fulfill any of the orders line items. This part, after an order has been fulfilled and paid, automatically archive the order. I do have this checked in our own Shopify store. Additional scripts, any customization you would like to appear on the order status page of the checkout, you can put it right here. But I think for our own store, we leave it blank. Checkout language, our store checkout language is English. Refund policy, this is the cool part where you can generate sample refund policy. You just simply click here, and this is gonna have a sample refund policy. Definitely read it through to see if any of these policies resonates or is the policy that you want. And keep in mind that in here, sometimes, let's say if there's a refund policy, Shopify store will automatically put in your business address. So I will highly recommend to read this through and modify it. So therefore, so take a look at this. It automatically say, if you want to send your item back for exchange, you can send your item to blah, blah, blah address that you put into Shopify. So definitely read this through. We have a sample FAQ policy, which we can share with you, but definitely read this through to see if this resonates or is something that you want to keep. Privacy policy, we can also generate sample privacy policy here. This, we don't really modify it. We kind of just leave it as it is. It's good to have all these in your website because that creates trust. So people will more likely want to buy from you. And these are also important because we're going to copy and paste all these refund policy, privacy policy, as well as terms of services later on and put it into page and connect it into your navigation menu. Okay, so over here, generate sample terms of services. So this also click here and boom, right there. In our own store, we don't really modify this as well, but definitely go into each one of these and see if you'd like to change anything. So that's about it for the checkout. And after you do that, remember to click save for each one of the settings that you made changes to. Okay, so that's about it for this video in the setting area, general, payments, and checkout. And I will see you in the next.